Hey there, welcome! Today, we're going to pop two super essential tools into your Mandarin toolbox. These are going to completely change how you talk about your family, making everything sound so much more natural. Let's dive right in. So, you've probably got the basics down, right? Mom, dad, brother, sister. But what happens when you want to say something more? Like, my brother is older than me, or I love cooking with my mom. Have you ever just hit a wall right there? Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. All right, let's get to our first tool. This one is all about making comparisons. Saying who's older, who's younger, taller. It's absolutely key to adding those little details that make your descriptions come to life. Okay, so the magic character here is B, and we pronounce it B. Just think of this little guy as the Mandarin version of the word than. Anytime you want to compare two people or things, this is the character you're going to reach for. And here's the best part. It follows a super simple formula, almost like a recipe for a sentence. You just start with person one. Then you add our keyword be. Then you mention person two. And you finish it all off with an adjective, like older. So subject, be, object, adjective. Let's see what that actually looks like. Here we go. Check it out. On the left, 我的哥哥比我大. Literally, my older brother, then me, older. Simple, right? Now look at the right. 我的妹妹比我小. My younger sister, then me, younger. It's the exact same A, B, B adjective structure. Once you see that pattern, you really can't unsee it. Awesome! So, comparing people? Check. Let's move on to our second tool. This one is how we talk about connecting with people, by talking about all the things you do together. Our second key character is wa, pronounced he. This is your absolute go-to for and or with when you're linking two people. So if you ever want to say you're doing something with a family member, wa is going to be your new best friend. Let's look at a perfect example. 我和我的妈妈一起做饭. I, with my mother, cook together. See that? The character 和 just perfectly links the two people, me and my mom, right before we say what we're actually doing. Okay, let's do one more just to make sure it sticks. 我和我的哥哥一起看电影. I, with my older brother, watch movies together. It's the same pattern again. You just swap out the person and the activity. It really is that straightforward. Okay, that was pretty quick, wasn't it? So let's do a quick recap of the two powerful new tools that you now have sitting right there in your Mandarin toolbox. And here it is, your new cheat sheet. It really boils down to this. For comparisons, you're going to use be, following that A, B, B adjective structure. For connections, you'll use he with the A, he, B activity structure. This is pretty much all you need to start building these kinds of sentences all on your own. And that kind of brings us to the end, but, it's really a new beginning for you. You've now got these fundamental tools to go way beyond just listing family members. You can compare, you can connect, you can actually share things. So the real question is, what stories about your family are you going to tell first?